It's Halloween! Actually, it's not. This year, I decided to buy my Halloween candy in advance because I was a little worried that all the good Halloween candy might be gone by this point. But I kind of figured out that that's a bad idea because then we are still just out of Halloween candy because we eat it all. So there's a lesson in adulting for you. As you all know, this time of year is my all-time favorite. And whenever this crunchy, warm, and spectacular season rolls around, I want nothing else than to be comfy and cozy in every sense of the word. And for me, one of my biggest comfort TV shows is Over the Garden Wall. When I watch that damn show, it feels like I am being wrapped up in the coziest of quilts that is just made of pure joy and nostalgia. It's amazing. As you've probably seen in my other videos, I talk about this show all the time. All the time. I love it! So if you haven't seen the show, here is a quick rundown for you. Greg and Wirt are a pair of brothers, and they are lost in a place called the Unknown. Throughout the series, they go on many adventures trying to find their way home. They meet some really interesting characters, all the while being warned of an entity called the Beast. Although the show was created for children by some of the same creators as Adventure Time, it does a really good job of balancing the lighthearted playfulness of children's shows, but with a really dark undertone, all the while capturing that nostalgic coziness that autumn time gives us all. The animation is just fantastic. The soundtrack is... and the cast is absolutely phenomenal. It's got Elijah Wood, Christopher Lloyd, and many other big names in it. So just go watch it. Just do it. Just do it. So today we are finally gonna get a start on my Halloween costume, who is Greg from the show. I have been kind of putting this off. I really wanted to get some other projects done first, and now I feel like I'm really crunched for time. I was supposed to start yesterday, but I was having a really funky day. I just had zero motivation, and I just kind of felt like the world was a little heavy. So I definitely ended up just sitting and playing video games all day. I think that it was kind of needed, and I just needed a bit of a rest day. But now that we're getting properly started today, I am definitely feeling a little bit of a crunch. I'm hoping that I have enough time to get everything done properly. Because I'm feeling a little tight for time, I might not film absolutely everything, but all the important bits I'll make sure to show you guys. So Brock is being Wirt for Halloween as well, and I've already made the cape for his costume, but there's a lot of bigger pieces of my costume that I have not made yet. I need to make the overall, the shirt, the hat, and I might make a little rock fact friend. That's a rock fact. So we're gonna get started with the overall component, but I'm not actually gonna make overalls. I'm gonna make a pinafore. I don't really like making pieces that I know I'm only gonna wear once. I really like giving my closet and my wardrobe lots of utility and lots of variety. And I know if I make short overalls, I'm gonna wear them once and I'm never gonna wear them again. But if I make it a pinafore, I'll probably get a lot more use out of it. The pinafore is gonna be a super simple design. I'm basically just gonna cut a rectangle out of a bed sheet, gather at the waist, and tack on like a bib and some straps. Easy peasy. And then I need to make a white collared shirt because for some reason I just don't own a single one. And for that, I'm gonna be using this pattern here. Fun fact, I have never once used a pattern. Not once. So that's gonna be a fun adventure figuring out how the hell to do that. I'm gonna use number D. Number D. Did you hear that? I'm gonna use number D because I really like the little tie sleeves and stuff like that. But the only thing is that I really want this to actually be able to button all the way up. So I'm gonna try to alter it a little bit. And I'm also gonna try making a more rounded Peter Pan style collar rather than like your classic pointed one. So we're gonna see how that goes because of course for my first time using a pattern ever, I'm gonna also try to alter it. Because whoever said do things smarter, not harder, was not talking about me. Okay, so we're at the workstation. This is my trusty old ironing board. It actually came with my house. It was here when we moved in. So this is the green bed sheet that I found at Goodwill. It's like actually the perfect shade of green, so I really lucked out there. I think I paid like $5 for it. So yeah, so basically what I think I'm gonna do, just to make it easier, is I'm basically gonna use the edging of the top of the bed sheet as my skirt hem. I can basically just cut a length off of this and then sew the two open ends together and then boom, skirt, and then just attach the waistband and the bib. Oh my gosh. Oh, fuck, that was my coffee. Ah! Why are you coming out now? Oh my god, can you stop? That was fun. Because I called you my trusty ironing board. And you were like, nah, bitch. I ain't trusty. I don't even know what was happening. Hopefully the coffee doesn't stain this because there's definitely like spots of coffee on it now. You know what? I think I'm gonna not do the large hem, but just the small bottom of the sheet hem. Yeah, I think so. I don't know who she is or if or when or even why she is, but as to where she is where we will go to Adelaide. Adelaide, come on, join the Adelaide parade. Adelaide, to Adelaide, we're going to Adelaide's house today. Okay, now that the pinafore is all done, we're gonna get a start on the shirt. We got just a basic white bed sheet that I found at Goodwill that I'm gonna use for this, and I've got my pattern. I'm a little nervous to start this one just because I have no idea what I'm doing. You don't have things on you. Who? What are you for? Oh man, this is confusing. Okay, I'm missing my sleeve. Man, it's like the one pattern I really liked on this one. Okay, well that's disappointing that the actual little sleeves for the one pattern that I was looking for is the only piece that seems to be missing from this pattern. There's no instructions, so I'm gonna just figure this out. I think I should be able to figure out the collar out a pattern piece because that one is not the right size. This thing is missing a lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I have this pattern, so I'm gonna steal the sleeves from this one, seeing as how the sleeves I wanted didn't come in this one. Okay, let's hope that this has all the things I want. Hey, look, instructions! Wow. Am I supposed to cut on notches? Like, am I supposed to put a little, I think I'm supposed to put a little tick there, right? Because I think that's a thing that I'm supposed to do. Alrighty guys, quick update time. I have been sewing since 9 a.m. and it's now about 7:30, so I'm done for the day. I got almost everything done. The pinafore is completely done. This is the shirt. As you can see, it's not fully done. I don't have any buttons or buttonholes. I work my regular job tomorrow, so unfortunately no sewing or filming tomorrow, but I'm hoping to throw the buttons and buttonholes Wednesday morning and then wrap up then. My house is a chaos tornado. Overall, I think it turned out really cute despite just being confused for like an hour trying to figure out those patterns. I'm glad the one pattern set that I have there actually has instructions because that actually helped a lot with kind of how to piece this all together. For both of these pieces, the inside seams and everything like that are completely unfinished. I don't know if I'm gonna finish them. I would like to, but I'm also just aware that I'm lazy. It might not ever get done. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys Wednesday morning. Good night. Wrap up time. Overall, I'm super happy with both of these costumes. I think they both turned out super well. I think the shirt especially turned out really adorable, and I can't wait to wear it with multiple other outfits that I'm already making up in my head. I'm almost a little sad that this year nobody's really gonna see our costumes. Like, we're handing out candy and everything like that, but because of the plague, we're not really doing much this year. But I guess that just kind of gives us an excuse to find a reason to wear them in a more social setting, I guess. I'm convinced that elastic bands just look sloppy when added to waistbands. I've tried them a few times now, and I just think they look so bunched up when there's like lots of material to be gathered at the waist. And I don't really know how to get around that. So I guess I'm just gonna have to experiment lots because I definitely value comfort over most things. Therefore, I don't want to just not use elastic. So I guess I'll just have to play around a bit and figure that out. But besides that, I do really like the pinafore. I think the bib area especially was just so cute. I'm really happy that I did end up taking the extra time to hand whip stitch the bib onto the skirt. Even though I was crunched for time, I think it really just kind of added that je ne sais quoi and made it look a bit more put together and complete. In the future, I think I really want to redo our hats though. This year, I just didn't have the time, the money, or the skill set to make them exactly how I wanted to. So I'll have to learn lots and figure out a way to make them just look a bit more polished and put together, a little less arts and craftsy. But other than that, I feel like I never want to not be Craig running around the forest. It was really, really fun filming the reveal. I'd love to know what you guys are being for Halloween. Please let me know in the comments. If you had as much fun today as I did, please drop a like and subscribe down below. I do try to upload every single Friday, so be sure to come on back and check out what's new. Other than that, happy Samhain/Halloween, you guys. I hope you have a good one. Bye! If you have not... This is gonna be a mess. I did not plan what I was going to say. Okay. Extra. We're just gonna cut off extra and we're gonna go from there. Who uses centimeters?